Oh, there's nothing better than working on a hot Caravan on a slightly warm day. We are doing the spark plugs and wires on this thing. We got the original plugs and wires, got 140 something on it. There's cooling. This thing's a mess right here, but whatever. I haven't had any other issues with it. I'm going to replace this power steering reservoir here. That should be a piece of cake, I'm hoping. Hope it's not held on by anything stupid. So yeah, it's got this one stud on the other side you can't get to. This thing's hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down. We got Bosch double platinums. Brand new plugs and wires. Or I mean, brand new plug wires. So we got 6. We got the fancy plug wires. And a new one of these sumbitches. And some ATF4. So get some fresh fluid. This bottle here is also a filter. It tends to, when it gets clogged up, starve the pump of fluid and makes it whine and not be happy. So we're just going to change it out. I'm hoping that fixes it. Okay, it looks like that just kind of pops in. Sweet. I'll just get this thing undone and undo the hoses and stuff, and then just freaking put the new one in and fill it back up. So first of all, 8mm. Has this little tab on it. This one definitely pulled out of here. Whatever. And I can just pop that off and get rid of this guy. This thing is so hot. I didn't really need that to go down there. Just planning on picking it up tonight, so maybe I'll arrange it like, hey, pick it up in the morning, because this thing needs to cool off. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop. Looks like just these 2 bolts here, and then it's just this hose here, and there should be another one. Oh yeah, the big guy right there. So I'm gonna try and find a way to catch that fluid. Okay, this spot here in the bottle, there is a 10mm bolt that just kind of locks that down into place. Just loosen it and then just slide it out. Undid the one hose, and I used a little Tupperware container and just set it in there, and it drained it all out. And then don't mind the spark plug wire thing. They're pretty easy. It's, you got the cylinders are, let's see, you've got 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, and 6, and then on your coil, 2, 4, and 6. I just removed them to get it out of my way, and that's all good now. So I got this drained out. There's some debris in there, but that's to be expected. That's why we're changing this out. So, and we'll have fresh power steering fluid in there too. So I'm gonna pop the other clamp on that guy, pull him back. And I just took the other hose and moved him over here so he's not dripping on the exhaust anymore than he was. I'm going to pop that and then just get the new one in there and fill her up. Alrighty. The old fluid's not too bad. We got our new guy in there. I did put new clamps on it because this one here holds this guy on. It was just like spinning. The freaking clamp, the hose was spinning around. And then the big guy in the back, kind of the same story, so I replaced that spring clamp with a screw clamp. So I had one in my box from the Cummins swap, so we got some miscellaneous parts in there. I dropped these 2 screws. They were up here, but they just went everywhere, so I had to find those. So we're good there. I got those back in and tightened down. It's just a 2 8mm and a 10 on the back side. And we got 2 clamps on there. We got a new clip to hold this stuff down. I am going to plug all this stuff back in. I actually want to check, make sure those are good. Yeah, those are like Ford quality ones, so they're going to last. I'm not being sarcastic. So that's good. I do kind of like this bottle design because you can just undo the hoses and then you lift it up and you can dump it into a little cup, and then you're done. And then you just pop back in there and put fresh fluid in it. So in that respect, I like it. I'm going to try and clean this up a little bit so it doesn't look too greasy. It's nice and new. This engine's cooling down a little bit. I got this fan going to keep me cool and cool this off. So I guess I can spend time working on those. I love the front half is good, but the back part sucks. Except on an 09, that was a piece of cake. Okay, see where it's at? We're almost. Bell ring. Oops. Yeah, we'll call it good there. This stuff's gonna get hot anyway, so. ATF has a cleaner in it. It'll probably get all this dirt off. And you do get a new cap too, by the way. Hang on. Nope, hang on. We didn't lose a whole lot of fluid. We just drained the thing out, and there was maybe a couple drops came out of the hoses. But this is about how much I got out of here. It's looking pretty dirty, but it's not burnt or anything, and it smells normal, so that's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up, and we'll see how it sounds now that it's hopefully not being starved of fluid anymore. Let's see, I don't have the keys. All right, let's see if it'll start. I'm pretty sure those plug wires are in the right spot. Yeah, a little bit of air. It still sounds a little bit. It'll be better. It'll be fine. It's only broken a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a lot nicer actually. It was kind of feeling a little tight before. Oh yeah, see we're bubbling. I like this reservoir. You can see if it's, you know, getting any air out of it. I'll let it run for a little bit. It sounds nice now. It was kind of bitching earlier. Yeah. Damn bugs. Oh, dude. That is beautiful. I wish you could do that with the Ford pumps. Oh yeah, that's a way happier power steering pump. So let's see, we got 147,000 miles on this bad boy. Yeah, that's way nicer. So I would recommend changing that thing out like 100,000 miles. Look at my beautiful craftsmanship. I made a zip tie wire separator so it keeps these all from touching and rubbing against each other. This is all happy. I got these all neatly like lined up. We got our brand new plugs in there. These ones are the double platinum Bosch plugs that are, I think the part number is an 8116. About $5 a plug. These, you do not set the gap on it, if I remember correctly. It has a very fine tip on it, and you will break it, so I didn't bother touching them. You can check them if you want, but I didn't. So that's all in. I am still letting this thing cool off so I can get to the backside, because I believe there's still some. Well, they're not too bad now. Some pretty hot hoses. It's cooled down pretty good so far. It's not like a Saturn where you got to let it sit for 5 years before it gets like down to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is the first bank that I've been doing. This is cylinder, was it number 2 or number 4? Very far passenger side cylinder. That one was done. This is the middle cylinder. That was really going bad. She's getting like almost 19 miles to the gallon in the city with this thing. I don't know how it was doing this. And then this is that far right driver's side, front driver's side. This one was getting pretty worn out too. Actually looks like the electrode or whatever is getting a little mushroomed. So, yeah, I'll save those for later. Save those for the trash. Alright, so we got a brand new power steering reservoir in there. No more power steering Whine. We got brand new plugs and wires. All Bosch plugs and wires. Good stuff. Yeah, and fresh fluid in that son bitch. Here are the last 3 plugs. This one was the rear driver side. A little bit of oil on it from the valve cover. Probably needs a new gasket soon. This is the middle one. He's okay. And it's the passenger side. He's alright. Not all of them are going to be even. That's just the thing. I'm going to make sure I wipe her door handle off. I think I got a little bit of glue on it. Nope, it's just paint missing. Okay. Generally wash my hands, but I want to hear this thing around. Make sure it doesn't stumble. Oh yeah, that sounds like a brand new van right there. Oh yeah, that's nice. No blue smoke. Rev limiter. We got some ATF gonna burn off here. I'll let it run for a little bit. Blow that smoke away. Let it air out. Let it run for a bit. I'm waiting for this to stop bubbling. I have a feeling it might just stay like that. I've never really seen a bubble like that. It's probably still got just a little bit of air. Yeah, that sounds great. Happy van. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. 147,000 miles I did this. Check our tailpipe. Sounds like a Chevy V8 back here. Okay. Oh, there it is. I don't even smell that exhaust. That's nice. Now the last thing I got to do on this van is take a look at the blinker on the rear driver's side. It's turbo ticker. So that one's working. Not working back here, so I'm gonna pop this. Oh yeah, right. Okay. You little bastard. What's going on? Ah, there we go. I see how it is. How much fuel does she have? Okay, I don't really like. It's like on empty, and I'm like, oh no. I really hate automatic lift gates and stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, this will be easy. All right, I'll pop those out. All right, I fixed it. It was simple. So just pop this one out for you. So it's got these metal tabs here. Some of them are kind of corroded. I just cleaned them up a little bit with my shirt. Bent them out a little bit. And then pop it back in. We got good contact now, so we got a blinker. Alright. And it's got brand new bulbs because they're like, oh, maybe it's the bulb. And it's like, oh no, it's just because the connector probably got corroded at the same time the third brake light was replaced. I don't know. That's weird, but that was a simple fix. I just used my screwdriver and just pried it out a little bit. And then this guy here, I actually kind of like this. Makes it kind of simple. So we got a blinker. I'm just not even going to touch that door. I'm just going to press the button. So we don't have turbo ticker anymore. No turbo ticker there. Shut the door. Okay, and just gotta wait a second. Okay. I declare this van done, but I'm gonna get my wallet and phone. I'm gonna wash my hands and arms, and I'm gonna take this thing for a test drive, and we'll see how it drives. I know last time it had some pretty good guts. This is one of those weird vans where it's just like, does this thing have a V8 or what? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, before the Lexus gets us. There's like beer bottles back there. What was that? Normally mechanics don't include this part of the video. I do, because sometimes interesting things happen. And in case it breaks down, I want to catch it on video, but this is not going to break down, so. I mean, I think she went to the beach with a blown water pump. Like, there were no bearings on it. Remember, that was this van that we did that video on. That thing was shot. But yeah, okay, so I declare this van done and done. The blinker is still working. It's good. If the blinker becomes a problem, you gotta replace the taillight assembly. I would totally replace both of them, just cause. So let's see, I started on this van at 2 o'clock, or no, 2:30. I think it's like 4 right now. Another Chrysler van across the street's an absolute piece of shit. Okay. I'm gonna check fluids and I'm gonna call this one done. And air conditioning is working fantastic in this thing. It's got a brand new compressor. That one was blown out too.